Hello everyone, Scoops here, welcome to a brand new series. Again, I gotta keep my arms in, I don't know why I do that every time. I'm just so excited, can't sustain myself. I am playing a new game, it's called Return to Grace. I think it's a new game. It just came out on Xbox Game Pass, although I'm playing on the PC version of course. I believe it is one of your classic kind of walking simulator type games. Takes place on space. I'm pretty sure that's Jupiter in the distance with some weird structure. I always really like these games because they're just always very imaginative, always very heartfelt. Well, not heartfelt. That's not always true. But always very interesting. I know nothing else about this game, but let's give it a go. Slot 1. Let's do it. Hopefully I got the sound right. Ancient enemy.
Stick's not responding. Can you take control?
The storm is interfering with my senses.
Ancient resting place of humanity's greatest achievement.
Hold on.
Impact in 10, 9, oh, there it is.
Turn to Grace. I wonder if it'll be religious.
Addie?
I didn't think of that.
Addie, please respond.
Everything hurts.
You've been out for nearly an hour.
Ooh.
What's our status, Alan?
We've crashed.
Yeah, I got that.
My hull is intact. Thrusters 2 and 4 are damaged and will require realignment.
So will my back. Can you let me out?
Not before we talk about your suit.
Uh-oh.
Okay, talk.
I'm reading green on seals, green on batteries. Thermals are, well, not green, but fine, and you have 5.35 hours of oxygen, maybe 6 if we run the scrubbers hot. But Addie, we've had this discussion before. You won't have
Alan,
enough to...
it's fine. I have a plan.
I'm concerned that...
I have a plan.
Understood.
Now, open the hatch.
Suck it, Alan.
The
I
chemical
outrank
hydraulics
you.
are not responding. You'll have to pull the manual release.
Will I have to look up to do it? Classic video game thing. Ooh, and then S to pull. Okay. Rank it.
Seriously. This stupid piece of junk.
I'm right here.
Ugh.
I knew I wasn't upright. I couldn't tell you exactly the way I was facing, though.
Visibility's terrible. Any sign of the spire?
I'm not picking up anything new, just the original beacon signal.
Ye-
You'll need to use your wayfinder to locate an entry point, if there is one.
That's hilarious. The,
Alright.
like, smiley face.
Let's figure out where you're at, Grace.
This is
You know
clearly
the
something
beacon could
crashed
be
here.
Anything. A lost colony, a relay station.
200 distinct oral histories can't be wrong, Alan.
Oh.
Grace is here.
This looks like progress. Locate spire. Okay, yeah, I have a little bit of a radar type thing here.
I can't believe this storm. Where would this have come from?
There is record of ancient terraforming on other moons. I think it's safe to assume that Ganymede is not an exception.
Oh, we're on Ganymede. I kind of missed that. To go down there? No, I can't. Can I sprint? Can't do that either. Wouldn't be a walking simulator if you could run. Wow, the visibility is really bad. Oh. Oh.
There's something man-made here.
Station.
Looks like a
Damn
weather
it.
station, or maybe a seismic station? It looks the era of that relay from the Dawes Sea Dig. It's at least 700 years old, Alan.
Ah, damn. The thing flapping in the wind is pretty durable then. I don't think I could be standing
There's a
700
little
years of
bridge
flapping.
here. There wouldn't be much sense of building this if we weren't within walking distance of the spire.
Seems like a terrible
By
thing.
all estimates, the beacon is within 400 meters.
Why would you do that? It's so old. Over a rickety
This
ice
is
bridge.
climbable.
Come on. Nice.
Which way here?
Looks like you probably are supposed to go forward. I'm gonna guess this is... I think it's gonna try to trick me. I think this is gonna be the wrong way to go. Or it won't really matter. It looks man-made too. Could just be a rock though. This just... Okay, you can't go wrong. That works. Ooh, that works
These must have
too.
been arranged here by someone. A waypoint for navigation?
Can't go down that way.
Oh no!
Ooh, well, obviously.
Oof. Yep, there goes the back again.
What happened?
Fell into a stupid fissure. Looking for a new way to reach the spire. Or at least someplace where it will be easier to find my body.
That is a goal, you know. If you can't make it, then at least, make it in style. Ooh. The storm? Was there lightning before? I don't think so. Makes for a nice effect, so I'll give it a break.
Looks a little tight.
Let me see. Can I... We're looking... We're just feeling a little... Let's turn that up a little bit. Not that that's a big change. Can I get my hand out again?
It's opened up again.
It's the same one?
Another station. They're too close together to be weather stations.
So seismic then. Icequakes would be the risk of building here. So it makes sense they would track activity. The surface temperature is dropping. We can't maintain your thermals much longer.
We're close. I can feel it.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Got an achievement. Oh, yeah. Oh! Looks like we're close. Oh.
My God. This has to be it.
Locate the
What are
spire.
you seeing, Addie?
I'm looking at what must be the
Found
spire
Gray
superstructure.
Spire.
I can't imagine how something this big has gone undetected for this long.
A 500-year-old storm?
I don't know. Doesn't seem possible. I can see. Ugh!
Oh, that was way further than I thought. That's
you
a
make
terrible
it?
idea.
I'll let you know in 1 sec. I'm in.
Ooh, beautiful though. Oh, I already have like so many questions. This is what I love about these kind of games, is it's just like they build these settings and just don't really give you that much details. Like, why are we finding
All right,
this?
Grace.
I mean, I'm sure we will
Let's
understand.
find out what you've been up to for the past 900 years.
Yeah, who's Grace? Why have they been here for 900 years and nobody cared? Or nobody could find? I don't want to go that way. Ooh, hello. Big head. I always love it when I crawl into someplace really dark and abandoned. That makes me super comfortable. Oh, it's a loading screen. Those ones I'm okay with.
Hope my light still works.
Okay. It's fine. I'm not sure if this has a horror
You should
tinge.
see this spooky tunnel I'm in, Alan.
And why would I want that?
Come on, you're not excited?
You crash-landed me in a frozen hellscape and left me for salvage.
10 years of research, not to mention 6 months of spaceflight, are about to pay off.
But at what cost?
Don't ruin this for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think it's going to be horror. Like, I don't think we're gonna find monsters or anything. But, like, let's be real, it's an abandoned, like, space station. Not technically, like, moon station.
Looks like a bit of a labyrinth, but I'm still picking up the signal ahead.
And you can still hear me?
Loud and clear, buddy.
So, it's probably gonna lend itself to being a little creepy here and there.
The structure looks to be in decent condition.
Another good sign.
Everything about this place looks 30th century to me. It's the right era, the right size.
Don't say it, Addie. We've had our hopes dashed before.
Okay, this looks incorrect. Oh, God. I don't like it when it's this dark. Yeah, this is when you just kind of don't really focus on anything and just don't really look around. Ooh, vent fan.
I'm looking at a pretty hefty blower. For venting, maybe?
Venting
Or
what?
for the production and movement of air.
Which means more than a few people used to live here.
People actually used to live here. Interesting. Yeah, see, I love tight squeezes too. That's always comforting experience. It's going to be the same
Looks like the
dialogue.
tunnels can be air sealed.
Oh,
I'm guessing large parts of the station can be pressurized.
pressurized sounds like fun. Is it going to be different dialogue
These
every
can't
time?
be powered. Must be airflow in the tunnels. I have to say, there's more atmosphere than I was expecting.
Not nearly enough to survive.
Okay, can't mess it or poke that anymore. Definitely saw a silhouette of something in the back, or not a silhouette, but like all the way to the end. Yeah, like there's just a lighting thing. Oh, I can go.
This would take me back to the start.
Okay, so I don't want to do that. But I guess I will eventually. Let's
This
go
one's
in
broken.
here.
I think I can crawl through.
Ooh, this place is open to the elements a little more.
Jeez. That's gotta be over 15 meters.
Don't do it.
And if gravity here is 1/6 of that on Earth, then a 15-meter fall here would be the equivalent of falling less than 3 meters at standard G.
That still
which
doesn't
you've
seem
mastered a
that,
couple of times already on the moon's surface.
still not that comforting though, right?
It's probably fine.
I could calculate outcome probabilities based on previous drop impacts if you've already jumped, haven't you?
We're good. It's fine. And we're beeping
Gosh, I
like a
hope this is the right
storm.
way.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to come back from if you're wrong. Bet you this vent breaks.
Oh boy, this is slick.
Or that happens.
Oh no.
It's fine. Ooh, nice tiles.
Whoa.
Are you
Whoa,
hurt, Addy?
I'm working on it.
a big cube.
The structure is
Whoa.
enormous.
Oh, gee.
This has to be the Gray Spire, Alan.
And there it is. The perfect setup for disappointment.
Like I saw something flash across my screen. Oh my god. Oh, retro.
I found the beacon.
Okay, the power source.
The transmitter
Examine.
is on some sort of console.
It must be part of a control network for the megastructure.
You think we can make a connection here?
Theoretically, if you run a scan, I can attempt to connect.
Okay.
The interface language is quite old and sophisticated, but we should be able to calibrate your computer to interact. You can use your gyroscope to sync with the terminal.
Time to
I have
gyrate.
the first calibration position. The meter will indicate when you are close.
Wait, so to move it around?
Watch the meter closely and move your hand slowly to find the position.
There we go.
First position is locked. Second calibration position is up.
Gonna say, I bet you it's on the other side.
That's 2, and here's
Pretty
the
much.
final position.
This side? Haha!
That's it.
I got you,
We're
game.
accessing the network now. Oh,
Uh-oh. That's probably bad.
Shit. Alan, you there?
Oh, and
Alan?
we've lost Alan.
Ha!
A visitor. Let's have a
Ooh.
look.
Where's Alan? Who is this?
Who is this? Who are you? Entering a home without knowing its host.
Are you... Grace?
Good question. I'm not entirely Grace. I'm running on just a small part of her logic processing.
Grace is still here.
And what brings you here?
My name is Adamari Ito. I'm an explorer.
I must apologize, Adamari. It would appear I have lost much of my capacity. I cannot see very far beyond the room we are in.
I've lost connection with my ship's AI.
You won't need Alan here. I can show you around.
Will you be able to let me out of this room?
Of course. But until we are able to restore power to the station, I will require your assistance. There should be a manual winch set in the floor at the foot of one of the sliding doors.
Give me the winch.
This must be it.
Working the winch will open the door.
Do you know where Grace has been all this time?
Grace went somewhere?
She's been gone for hundreds of years.
I am running on a very old server. My memories predate the completion of the Grace Spire.
Grace ushered in humanity's golden age. Peace across the system, booming interplanetary trade, scientific marvels, colonies beyond the orbit of Neptune. And then she was gone, and it all fell apart.
I'm sorry,
Ooh.
I don't remember.
Well, you're a lot more than an archaeologist usually gets.
Oh, that's a little bit of insight into Grace. Curious.
The first step to restoring Grace is to bring the Spire's power station back online.
Let's do it.
I'll light the way.
Ooh, that's fascinating. So yeah, Grace is apparently an AI generated or created by humanity that did a good job, unlike, you know, the fear and terrifying reality we're going into at the moment. Is this moving or is it just some weird effect? I think it's just some weird effect. But yeah, but then they left and things go bad. Does that mean like humanity's doomed? Are we off somewhere else? Like, did we roam off into the galaxy? And we're coming back to see if we can kind of rekindle that old flame?
What do I do here?
This is a security panel. I am decrypting the pattern now. Ah, yes. Simple enough. You'll need to light up 9 buttons, forming a square at the center of the panel.
God, it's gonna be one of those.
Okay.
I'm trying to avoid puzzles.
9 buttons in the center.
That is what I said.
Oh, here we go.
If you're not Grace, then what do I call you?
I don't believe there are any identification strings in my base logic that would suffice.
I'll call you Logic then. For now. Till we have a better idea of who you are. And, you can call me Addie.
I will refer to you as Addie, then. Until we have a better idea of who you are.
That was not a very complex puzzle.
So what exactly are you?
The station's emergency server had defaulted to Grace's original logic processing. That's me, as you've suggested. The server can also run a program dedicated to the control of infrastructure, and a third system dedicated solely to empathizing with and understanding humans. When power is restored, Grace's primary servers should come online, and we will become some small part of Grace's consciousness. Go ahead and activate the elevator.
Okay, seems reasonable. But will Grace... Maybe Grace shut themselves off because they
This looks like metallic
were bad.
rock.
Wanted to ruin
The power
things.
station is set into the Spire's foundation stone.
The foundation stone would have been an asteroid, right?
Most certainly. About 50 cubic kilometers, from what I can recall.
It's a big one.
Amazing. Most accounts of Grace's origins talk about an asteroid being pulled from the heavens. That makes sense. There wouldn't be any construction resources on Ganymede and nothing to anchor the structure. I can't imagine the effort it would have taken to redirect an asteroid that big. We don't do anything like that today.
Ooh. I do love the kind of like retro futuristic look of
Can
this.
you open this?
Even though it
With
probably
some
takes
difficulty,
place like hundreds of
I will
years in
need
our
to
future.
direct power from logic to control processing. And I will not function at the same cognitive level until full power is restored.
What do you mean, at the same level?
Good luck, Addie.
That means no help. That means we have to learn. Stupid lens flare.
You still there?
Where would I have gone?
You sound a little different.
Just stronger. The voice of control resonates through the very walls of the structure. I shall start the turbine after you prime the generators that open the spillway.
And this turbine still works?
It worked before, and it will work again. You shall find the generators on the platform at the other side of the room.
Alrighty.
Okay, yeah, I think I see them over there. The big space. Alright, I'm curious.
You know what's in these?
Go to the 3 generators overlooking the turbine.
Wasn't an answer. It's people! Might be, who knows. Looks like a thing you can do. Oh, this looks like a logic puzzle.
These look like holding tanks. How exactly do these turbines work?
Enough, Addie. You must go to the generators.
I don't like this one. This one's less fun. Got an achievement for
why do you
ignored
need me to
controls
start
instruction.
these?
Tradition. a time-honored failsafe of including human hands in the operation of this station.
Okay, let's prime them, I guess. Something tells me something's gonna go bad. Oh!
So, do you share memories with the logic processor?
Indeed, we are all part of Grace. Aspects of her infinite power. Shadows of what was, and promises of what will be. I was the light that shone in the darkness. I was the hand that divided the firmament.
Getting a little culty. Just a bit. Not so sure of that.
The turbine has failed us.
That's not good.
I must call upon you to cast out the wicked instrument.
The what?
The broken turbine. You must go to it now.
All right.
Do I go down into it? Or do I use this thing? I feel like this thing's probably what I need to do. Ooh, turn off the lights. You know, it's almost like moodier if I do that. No. Lights are always moodier. Can I not go into that? I guess not. Okay, I gotta take the lift. Yeah, this control one is sounding a little... I don't know. Yeah, little culty or something like that. I'm not so sure. Not so sure about that.
Going down. I'm
This is
safe
just,
to be down here, right?
A little full of
You
itself.
shall not be harmed. You must uncouple the safety latches.
That sounds unsafe.
It is not.
Oh! One. And... that's two!
You must now go to the magnetic crane.
Okay, now we go
sure
up.
I'll be able to fix this?
If you trust in my word, yes.
Yeah, so I do appreciate that, I guess, Logic had to leave because we were, preserving energy or something like that, and then this one uses all the, the fancy words in the library, the dictionary. I guess library kind of works too. I don't know, seems a bit suspicious.
You must
hell
first
yeah.
cast out the old turbine.
Hoist! Hoist!
Now cast aside the wretched unit.
It's so intense. Can I, just let go? Okay. Cast out the wicked turbine. I assume bring it to this little, the hole. Hoist!
Now you shall place the new turbine.
How convenient that the two things that I have are just right here. One working, one not. Send it down. Yes.
Everett?
Hello?
Everett, is that you?
Grace?
Everett.
Ooh. There we go.
Behold my power.
What's happened?
I am reborn. Humanity will once again flourish in the brightness of my glory.
This isn't right. Our processing has not combined. Grace has not been restored.
I think she was here for a moment. She was calling to someone. Do you know who Everett is?
No. With power restored, my mind is clearer, sharper. But I could not tell you who Everett is.
You must leave this place at once. Return to your vessel, and spread word of my return. From Sol's fiery core to the icy Kuiper expanse, all must know.
I've hijacked the volume control. I don't feel like this is going to be a short commandment. We'll see how long before he notices.
It took me nearly a year to get here. I want to know if Grace can be brought back.
There is more complex to explore if you head back to the control room through which you entered. We should determine where in the megastructure my central processors are located. Perhaps along the way you may learn more about this Everett.
I forbid you to linger a moment longer.
I want to
And
ask
he's
about the
back.
crates.
Like a divine comet, dive from the outer reaches and spread light and understanding to the inner
Please.
worlds.
I'm not leaving.
Yet more insolence.
Whoa, so we're gonna have bickering AIs. That's kind of fun.
Do you know what these are?
I have no record. They are likely parts to support the workings of this station.
They're cartridges.
Cartridges for what? I don't know. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we're gonna have some, probably some rogue AI. Or maybe they all just combine into one, like some, Zord. Could be a possibility. It's kind of what they're hinting towards. In fact, I think that's what Logic straight up said. Interesting. Okay.
So,
Move back.
are there any accounts as to why Grace was shut down in the first place?
Something you could tell me.
There's no electronic record at all. That would have been lost during the Great Dark Age.
Dark Age?
Much of humanity's record keeping would have been managed by Grace. So, when she went down 900 years ago, so did the ability to record what happened. The research that led me here was based on oral histories mostly, and some artifacts we uncovered on Earth and Mars. Relay devices that were once connected to Grace's network.
Then we share an interest in shedding light on this Dark Age.
Yeah. This is gonna be one of those annoying things where I really want to know what happens. Like, what, like 900 years ago we started a Dark Age? Is that still going? What's happened to
From what I
humanity?
can tell, there is some sort of transit system on the other side of the control room, which should lead you to the other parts of the spire.
You know what I mean? Now I want to know. It won't tell me, but I'm super curious. Anyway, I think...
will illuminate the door leading to this transit system.
You do that? Anyway, I think that's going to be it for me today, so thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed this game, and I'm definitely going to play more of it. I'm super curious. I just got to know what happens. But that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for joining. Hope to see you again next time. Have a good day. Bye!